Yo guys, how's it going? It is me, Gustav, and today I am going to be teaching you how I, a YouTube DJ, avoids copyright on YouTube. And so I'm going to be breaking it down into 5 sort of basic ways that I go about and approach it in order to, make sure that my content isn't striked or taken down, isn't muted in like 93 countries or whatever, or isn't made only available on certain devices or whatever, and how I basically allow myself to monetize some of my content. Now, discretion, I don't monetize all of my content. Some of the stuff that I do put up, I can't monetize it. This isn't the way to monetize, a Drake song that you use in your video, or a way to monetize, some pop radio stuff. This is more of a way that you can use a wider range of music that isn't in the YouTube library, where you get certain songs but they're not usually the best or whatever. These are songs that you can use that you like, that you find by yourself, from artists that you can use in your videos. And in addition, I'll be sharing some tips where you can use some of the copyrighted, Drake, The Weeknd kind of music in your videos as well, and not get copyright striked. First one that I use is for using music from smaller artists. Now what I do is I approach them directly. I have artists that I know, that I've met through Facebook groups, through producer groups, that make music, put it out. They're not registering it under any, labels and stuff. They won't copyright strike you. Usually they're very, very receptive to you using their music in order to get it promoted to a bigger audience. So there are, groups on Facebook where indie music producers groups, EDM producers groups, rap, hip hop music producers groups and stuff like that. You go on there, you join the groups, you put up a post of, hey, I am a video creator, stuff like that, and I want to use music for my YouTube channel. Please send it, DM me your SoundCloud link or whatever, and then you can go and usually you'll just link their stuff in your description, and you can use their stuff for free. And it gives you a wide range of kind of options and stuff, so you'll get DMs from maybe 10, 20, 30, maybe 100 artists, and you can choose songs that you like from there. Another one that I like to use is looking for no copyright music labels. So there's 2 ways you can go about and approach this. There are channels that you can use their music, but they just monetize it for you, but you're allowed to play the music completely in your entire song or whatever, in your entire video, sorry. So labels like Monster Cat, No Copyright Sounds, a couple others that I know of, but those are the main ones where you can use the music, but they'll monetize it for you, but your video is available on all devices, in all countries, and you won't be striked or anything. You just won't get any money from it. There's another way that I found. I posted a recent video where I showed you how to get free dubstep music. So there are SoundCloud profiles, channels that basically get a bunch of underground artists' music, collect it together and put it into playlists every month, so that you can see, the music from this past month. You can choose whatever you want, download it, use it in your videos, and all you need to do is credit the artist, credit where you got the music from. So that's a super, super awesome one. I made a video on it. You guys can check it out in the corner or just on my channel. Now moving on to how do I actually use copyrighted music, like let's say Drake's new track or The Weeknd or Carly Rae Jepsen or something like that. You can use it, but it needs to be for a duration that is like 10 seconds or less. That way you will be allowed to use it, and the algorithm will usually not detect it. I would go on the safer side of like 8 seconds if you want to use it for like an intro or an outro or something like that, or play it over a clip or something. Use around 7 to 8 seconds and you should be fine. Another thing is using instrumental versions. So if it was like the Drake song of, I don't even know, God's Plan or something like that, you search up the instrumental version of it. Usually it's remade by somebody, so it sounds almost the same, not the actual version of it, but it sounds like 99% the same. And you can use that and put it in the background of your video, and you'll have like the Drake song without any of the words to, mess up whatever you're talking about. And you can just use it like that. Those are you know, my favorite ways to use that kind of music without getting copyright striked. So either 7 to 8 seconds of it with, you know, full blast, or using it in the background at a very, very low volume. Usually I crank it down to -20 decibels, depending on how loud my audio is, but usually that takes care of it and I don't get detected for copyright. Just to recap, reaching out to artists directly, any friends that you have, any artists in your city that make music that you enjoy, artists that have probably, you know, smaller amounts of followers, you can reach out to them directly. Another thing is Facebook groups, and, you know, joining producer groups for whatever music you like, putting out a shout out, hey, I'd like to use music for my video, getting, you know, requests and DMs from there, choosing it from there, crediting the artist. Another is SoundCloud profiles and YouTube channels that have no copyright material on it, and usually they either take the revenue and let you use the music, or you can use the music completely. They won't take any revenue. All you need to do is credit the artist. You have to make sure which one it is, because for a bigger one, for a bigger label or artist with a lot of numbers, they'll take the money. For smaller ones, they'll usually just want the promotion for it, so that'll, you know, take care of itself. And then last one is, if you want to actually use copyrighted music, use around 7 to 8 seconds of the track that you want to use. And then if you want to continue using it or use a different track, use instrumental versions of the track that you want and use it in the background with somewhere -20 decibels, somewhere where you can't really hear it. Because with your words over it, the algorithm doesn't really detect it. So there you have it, folks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully it helps you avoid or, you know, go undetected with the whole copyright infringement stuff and third-party violations and whatnot. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, share, comment, and let me know if you guys want more in-depth places where I find these channels, you know, specific channels that I go to for all these music, and how I, you know, email artists, how I put out posts and stuff like that. So yeah.